first thing they mentioned me. It was this other guy who goes by. What is his name? Well, he started the thread. He said, wow, Kevin is pretty quick. And I had said the same thing. I started a thread like very similar to that like months ago, and I said like he so impresses me. Like this guy's so quick. How is he able to do this? How is he able to basically read the teleprompter and then come up with all these funny one-liners? And what I've realized is that well, they do a read through of the script each day, and likely and because I see this in particular with X-Play, they take the normal script, very simple, basic, bare bones script, and then just start cramming jokes in there. And literally just as many jokes as they can cram into the script, that's what they do. In my opinion, that's what they do with Attack of the Show. It's live, so timing is not always there, but they do cram in a lot of jokes. So like they kind of know what jokes they're going to say, either by the teleprompter or by cue cards, or they may even just kind of do a little rehearsal, or they talk to each other about it. So, and I mentioned, in the thread, like, Kevin, pencils in these jokes. And the response was Kevin was like, "Hey, buddy, I'll have Miss Lippy, that, all my remarks are off the cuff, and, perfectly, and what's that word? And he's trying to read the teleprompter, so good job on the writers, by the way. That was just too hilarious. My dad really got a kick out of that. My mom didn't see it, but she saw it, Monday. So, so I applaud you. You guys, you writers are awesome. Let's see. There's Anna David, her thing. Anna David, I think, is kind of getting into the comedy as well. So we'll see what happens with that. But one of the things she mentioned was, how to ask, if you're going to ask somebody on a date, places you can go, things you can do. And she mentioned like miniature golf, bowling, hiking, which is kind of curious because she's single, and Olivia keeps talking about how she's single. So maybe she's sending out signals. So you gotta kind of wonder about that. One interesting thing about Becky was that when Becky was announced as MySpace Girl of the Week, she came online or onto the forums and immediately started posting. All this attention directed at her, but real neat, cool girl, And then Monday, she kept coming back, and so she keeps, popping in and out. Very intelligent lady, very charismatic, just real neat and fun. Her boyfriend Tommy Tellerico came on as well. That was, so that was a lot of fun as well. Let's see, but I was kind of interested in getting a job with her, or maybe being a writer, or maybe like some co-host or segment, whatever guy on her radio show. Then we had this new girl named Miss Bell, who is a talent agent. She's a talent agent. And says, Olivia's got an agent, Kevin doesn't have an agent. And saying all this stuff, so so I'm kind of hitting her up for that. And then for me, it's kind of more personal for me, but it's an idea I came up with because, people complain about how I come up with all these skit and segment ideas and they don't like them. But, the thing that's interesting, and this is why I'm going to bring it up, is because there's a lot of love coming out, for the Sky Animal. So I appreciate it, everybody. I really do appreciate it. And if I'm quiet, it's just because I don't know what to say, And I don't want, also, I don't want to, say something and then have, the guys Tuco or LWC 201, or 2001, just kind of come in and kind of crap about it, And especially, guys like Slow and Creepy and Munchables. They tend to come out with these jokes. I mean, they're intended to be jokes, but sometimes they're they can be a little mean. And so and I know they're mean jokes, but it's I don't want to see that thread go in a negative direction just because I posted it. So, that's just my thing, I guess. But one of the crazy ideas I came up with is Saturday night. I was a little sick, had a bit of a tummy ache, but I recorded myself because I was thinking about different things. I realized, I should record these things, post them online. And I also wanted to do another one of my video, job blogs for G4. But I realized that, why don't I do this? Why don't I ask the guys at G4 if I can, be their friend? And I'm going to use YouTube as my friend request. So that's my thing, or that was my thing. This just this idea that, I'm going to ask the guys if I can be their friend, and just like go out, hang out with them on the weekends and stuff. And the reason why is because, I don't really got too many friends, down where I live. I got one buddy, but he works nights. He's married, so he's pretty busy. And the other guys I know that they're married, so they got their own lives going on. And I haven't really lived here for 10 years, so. The other thing is that, I would like to hang out with just an intelligent crew, a guy, guys who are, that's the thing is that I went to college. I would like some intelligent guys, so that's kind of why I want to, hang out with those guys. But, I've also figured, why not use YouTube as a,